Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall support our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, Biafrans and Yorubas want a national referendum that would dissolve the Nigerian state, which the world governing body, United Nations, should oversee. Biafrans and Yoruba people are not interested in the next general elections in 2023, but in self-determination to bring about a sovereign Biafra and Yoruba nations. Biafra and Yoruba people of Nigeria want the disintegration of the zoo called Nigeria as she celebrates her 61st independence anniversary. The Fulani political class has inhumanly treated other ethnic nationalities as slaves, and these are nationalities that are indigenous to Nigeria. The Fulanis are not indigenous to Nigeria. They are from the Sahel. Hence, which forms it calls for the dissolution of the zoo called Nigeria. Nigeria, in her 61st year of independence, is a catalogue of woes for the Nigerian people and Biafran people. This was compounded by the murderer Buhari's nepotism, whose kings and kinsmen, the Fulani Janjaweed terrorists, maimed, raped, kidnapped for ransom, killed and forcefully occupied other ancestral land with impunity. Currently, as we're speaking, the Fulani have taken over more than half of the communities in Niger State from the Gwaris and Nupes because Buhari is supporting them. You know, residents of Nigeria have no choice but to break away, having tried to display justice, fairness, equity, and unity, but treated with disdain by the Fulani Janjaweed and their Fulani terrorist government. The irregularities of Buhari's government by his hunting the opposition and allegedly aids terrorism and Fulani terrorist banditry because Fulani people are the ones involved. You know, it is more than enough reason to disintegrate the zoo called Nigeria. The primary responsibility of government, which is to provide for welfare, security of lives, and properties of the people, failed woefully under Buhari's government of nepotism and tyranny because Nigeria, designed to hold down the progress and development of the different ethnic nationality in the forceful marriage of inconveniency, is a failed state that should be peacefully dissolved now to avoid a senseless ongoing program before it blossoms into a protracted civil war. And the Fulani will run away. They have places to run to. They can run back to Futajalon, to Sahel. They can run back to Niger Republic. They can run back to Chad. That is where they run to. You know, in the last 107 years of the forceful merger, Biafrans and Yorubas have done everything humanly possible to make the loop-sided federal union work with justice, fairness, equity, and unity as the watchword. But to our chagrin, the most backward section of the zoo called Nigeria, the ruling class, the Fulani aristocracy, which the British gave the baton of leadership, sees other ethnic nationality as their vassal states. They see them as their slaves. You know, the 61 years of independence is a catalogue of woes for the Nigerian people and Biafrans. This was compounded by Buhari's nepotism, whose Fulani kinsmen, the terrorist Fulani bandits, have been causing a lot of atrocities and impunity in the zoo called Nigeria. You know, the complicity of Buhari's presidency informed the renewed vigor for Biafrans and ŁỌ̀якཌ for a liberated nation. They want their different nation. They can't continue to stay with the Fulani Janjaweed. You know why the Fulani terrorist Nigerian government, which is what the Buhari dictatorship have reduced governance to, oppositions are blackmailed, harassed, using their terrorist security agencies, and they twist opposition to join them. And that is why a lot of criminals, a lot of political criminals from the southern region are being twisted, and they are forced to join force with the Fulani terrorists, you know, in their Fulanization agenda. Irrepressible opposition leader like Showore's movement is restricted to Abuja. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of IPOB, was abducted criminally in Kenya and clamped into detention. Sunday Igboho, a Yoruba self-determination activist who escaped state assassination by the whisker, is detained at Benin Republic. The unrelenting Buhari's dictatorship is still wasting millions of dollars in bribery for Igboho to be extradited to Nigeria. At a time, the terrorist Fulani killer herdsmen were rehabilitated and paid fat salaries, with some Boko Haram terrorists and Fulani terrorist bandits reintegrated into the Nigerian army. My brothers and my sisters, you can see what the Fulani are doing. And this is why the United Nations has concluded plans to supervise a referendum. You know, on Friday, Buhari has directed a conditional lifting of ban placed on the operation of the microblogging site Twitter in Nigeria. Buhari described the social media as a very useful platform, but regretted that some users have misused the platform to organize, coordinate, and execute criminal activities, propagate fake news, and promote ethnic and religious sentiments. You know, this is basically what Buhari and his terrorist Fulani Nigerian government are doing. Because people are now using this social media to tell the world the truth. Because he is the one sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. So they have exposed him. And that is why they are angry. Buhari said that some users have misused the Twitter platform to organize, coordinate, and execute criminal activity, propagate fake news, and promote ethnic and religious sentiments, because they stop his rate of killing innocent Biafrans and Nigerian youths. through those social media platforms. And he's not happy that they stopped him from killing. And Buhari insisted that Twitter must silence his critics in Biafra before they can lift the illegal ban on Twitter. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.